Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Karin and I'm just actually finishing my breakfast of lentils. So I actually love eating lentils for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And today I'm going to tell you why and also how I cook lentils. So a quarter of a cup of lentils dry makes a cup of lentils cooked. And so that has about 170 calories. It provides 11 grams of protein, which for me, that's a quarter of my needs for the day of protein. And it also provides a good amount of folate, about half of your needs for the day of my needs as a woman in between 19 and 30 age. And it also has some minerals like zinc and copper, which are important for everyone's health, to be honest. I like lentils because they just fill me up and make me feel satisfied for a longer period of time, and they kind of have a meaty texture in my opinion. I've enjoyed them as a plant-based protein for my entire life because I've been vegetarian for my entire life. So I really enjoy these lentils, and you can add so much flavor to them to change the way they look, change the way they taste, and we're going to talk about that a little later. But lentils, I recently found out there's more than one type. I knew that there were red lentils and brown lentils, but I recently found out there are black lentils, which I think are so cool, and I can't wait to try them. And then there's also green lentils, which look very similar to brown lentils, so I'm not sure how much different they will be. But who knows what else you could find out there. So if you don't like one thing, don't stop trying. Just keep going on until you try something that you do like. So if you're like me, when I was learning to cook, I had no idea how to cook lentils. So maybe you're also beginning and you want to learn how to cook lentils, or maybe you're just wanting to eat more plant foods and you've never eaten lentils before. So I'm going to show you how to cook lentils right down to the basics, and how to add different flavors and seasonings, and also I'll give you some recipes as well. So let's head over to the kitchen. Alright, so let's start cooking our lentils. We have brown lentils here. They're easily found in your local grocery store. I found mine at Walmart. So we're gonna measure a quarter of a cup of these lentils. I'll measure them over the pot just in case they fall out. There's our quarter of a cup. Now I'm using a little tiny strainer. You can use a larger one if you want, but the quarter of a cup fits in here. So let's pour it over the sink and then rinse it, and make sure that there aren't any shriveled up lentils or stones in there. Pull those out. This just kind of helps rinse any dust that might be on the lentils. Bring them back over to the pot. Now we've got a cup of water. I'm gonna need another half a cup of water. There we go. And to add a little bit of seasoning, this is of course the simplest seasoning you could add is salt. So I usually do about 1/8 of a teaspoon for a serving. And then we turn our stove on high. So we're gonna just let that sit there until it starts boiling, and then we'll turn it down to a simmer. It's probably going to take it about 3 minutes to boil. Alright, so it's boiling now. I put the lid on because it just makes it boil faster, I think. So we'll turn it down to a simmer. That's just medium heat. And so just let it sit there for, it's gonna take around 25 minutes, so we'll check back in 25 minutes. It could take 30 minutes, but we'll see where it is at 25. Here's our lentils. They're cooked and they're nice and soft. They're not too mushy. They're not crunchy at all, so these are great. Some of the ways that I enjoy eating brown lentils are topping them over some baked potatoes with some sour cream and some green onion and whatever toppings I have around. I also enjoy brown lentils in soup. I grew up eating lentil soup all the time and I still love it today. I also enjoy lentil loaf, and so you might enjoy making that a meat alternative in your meal. If you're doing meatless Mondays or just trying to be a vegetarian. One of my favorite lentils though is red lentils. I love red lentils for breakfast, and one of my favorite toppings for the red lentils is sesame seed oil. So I'll use just a teaspoon of that. You can find the oil in your local Asian store, and I actually found mine at Walmart in the Asian section. So that's an easy one. Also, garlic powder and onion powder is another one. You probably already have those seasonings in your cupboard. And or you could just use a Greek yogurt, or I use coconut yogurt that I make at home and just top that over the red lentils. So those are just some ideas of ways you can season the lentils. I'll also link some recipes in the description below. One of my favorite recipes using red lentils is to cook them with some liquid smoke and some caramelized onions and top that over some sweet potatoes. So if some of you don't like lentils, try some of the recipes below. You might be surprised and actually find yourself enjoying them. So let me know how it goes. If you liked this video, press the like button and hit the subscribe button. Thank you.